Imprinting failed. I can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Huh.
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter?
This is fascinating. Like fills all the gaps and everything.
I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Into the vein. The hell kind of dark place is this?
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out!
Why is the hair sample that way?
No point leaving without the hair sample. Suchong will just keep the tear shut until I have it.
What?
Who are you?
Oh, there it is.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
Alright, hopefully it's smooth from here. What kind of issues this thing keeps giving me. Holy, what's this loading?
What you got there?
Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
It's like their spidey senses are tingling.
Who's that? Over here! Sing a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master?
You and me against the world.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. Back to the tear. Backtracking. I want to be under the sea. And it octopus was gone.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet,
Perfect.
here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide.
Whoa.
Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
How do we get back on there? I wanna be under the sea. We're going to the first lady that is
Pretty lady
leaving.
has the hair. Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Right? Into the tear.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then business is finished.
What's going
Whoa,
on
what's
out
going on
there?
here?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
The phenotube? That's the phenotube? What was the garbage can?
Suchong! Suchong, we had a deal, now open!
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home
It's Ryan.
uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yishu Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. You're a parasite, an ounce of charity. You'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries or as a thief in the night.
– 60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps.
Gotta get ready.
I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you?
Where are these vents they keep talking about?
Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come...
60 seconds.
There must be half a
fuck
dozen
it.
of them or more. Ready. No traps.
Maybe I can convert
I can use the plasmids
somebody?
as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this
Uncertainty
girl
is
to you?
correct.
30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your
useful.
salary, but I can save you.
Well, wish me the best of luck, I guess.
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You should have taken Ryan's number.
This guy will not die. That figure doesn't work.
Let's make this easy on both of us. Can't keep running forever.
I don't know how much I like playing as Elizabeth. She's kind of weak and doesn't really, Hey.
Numbers up.
Well, I'm already out of ammo, so this is lost.
Skulking around.
Nothing.
Is that it?
That's how it's gonna be?
Come on now. You got my full attention.
Come on out.
Well then, how am I going to tackle this?
Get back here.
still here, aren't you? They're down for the count.
Wish I had some more vigor.
I know you've done it.
You can't keep running forever.
Well, actually, yes, I can, but still.
Had any principles, you wouldn't be skulking around.
What was that?
Is that it?
Get back here!
Seriously?
You're still here, aren't you? Got you! Ah! I take no pleasure. Ah!
Gotta be it, right?
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Hide and seek. Where do you get off?
Well, this isn't gonna be fun.
Got you now!
Got no health left either.
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal.
Ugh. This is loading.
Squad!
Wait in, boys. Time to get your hands dirty. Wait for!
Go, 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 go.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Show yourself!
There she is! Come on out. Get my full attention. There you are!
Ah.
Now you're... That's how it's gonna be? Got you now!
Well, I have really shitty aim, so I can just kind of run by everybody.
That sounded funny.
Don't make me hunt you.
Running like a bitch actually
Elizabeth,
works.
you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire, in a vain attempt to save his cat.
Get going. very interested to see how this all goes down.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
Well, this is gonna go well.
Here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl!
You.
Oh,
Did
great.
your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.